Right now, somewhere in the Sahara, the sand is hot enough to cook an egg in seconds. The air temperature has climbed past 50 degrees Celsius. There is no water for 100 miles in any direction, and there will be no rain for months. By midday, anything caught out in the open will be dead within hours. And yet, life is everywhere here. You just have to know exactly when and where to look. This is the desert at the height of summer, the hottest and driest battlefield on the surface of the earth. The animals that survive here don't simply tolerate the heat and the thirst. Over millions of years, they have rewritten the rules of biology to win 2 wars at once, to lose as little water as possible, and to shed a furnace of heat that would kill almost anything else. No animal has mastered this better than the camel. Almost everything you think you know about it is wrong. The hump doesn't store water. It stores fat, kept in one place so the rest of the body can stay cool. A camel can lose 1/4 of its entire body weight in water, a loss that would kill a human and barely slow down. Then it can drink 100 liters in minutes without bursting a single blood cell. Its nostrils trap the moisture in its own breath. It lets its body temperature climb by 6 degrees through the day just to avoid wasting water on sweat. Where the camel endures the heat, the fennec fox simply dodges it. Those enormous ears aren't just for hearing. They are radiators, laced with blood vessels that dump body heat straight into the air. It spends the blistering day underground, in a burrow that can be 20 degrees cooler than the surface, and hunts only after dark. And it almost never drinks. It pulls nearly all the water it needs straight out of its food, while kidneys built for the desert squeeze every last drop back before it can be lost. Some desert animals take this even further. They never drink water at all, not once in their entire lives. The kangaroo rat survives on nothing but dry seeds, manufacturing every molecule of water it needs from the food itself, deep inside its own cells. Its kidneys are so powerful its urine comes out almost solid. And at night it seals itself inside its burrow, trapping the faint humidity of its own breathing, recycling the desert's most precious resource one breath at a time. Out on the open sand, the heat creates a problem of contact. The surface can hit 70 degrees Celsius, hot enough to burn flesh. So the sidewinder snake invented a way to barely touch it. Instead of crawling forward, it throws its body sideways in looping arcs, keeping only 2 small points of itself on the scorching ground at any moment. When the sun is at its worst, it vanishes, shuffling sideways beneath the sand until only its eyes remain, waiting in ambush for anything foolish enough to pass. And then there is the scorpion, perhaps the ultimate desert survivor. It can slow its metabolism to a crawl, surviving an entire year on a single meal. It can withstand heat and radiation that would destroy almost any other animal. It has been here almost unchanged for over 400 million years. Under ultraviolet light, its whole body glows an eerie blue, a secret signature of one of the toughest creatures the planet has ever produced. Survival here is also a problem of engineering. The thorny devil lizard of Australia harvests water with its skin. Tiny channels between its scales pull dew and damp sand up against gravity, carrying it across the whole body and straight into the corners of its mouth. Other desert lizards perform a strange dance, lifting their feet off the burning ground 2 at a time, rotating through them, so no part of the body ever cooks for too long. But the single greatest secret of the desert is not endurance. It is timing. By day, the dunes look empty and dead, because almost everything alive is hidden underground, waiting. The desert truly comes alive only after the sun goes down, when the sand cools and the real shift begins. The true masters here don't fight the heat at all. They simply refuse to be awake when it arrives. Underneath every one of these strategies runs a single, ruthless equation. In the desert, water is the only currency that matters, and every animal is fighting the same war. to lose less of it than the heat can steal. Shade, burrows, the cool of night, a body shaped to dump heat or to hoard moisture. Each one buys a few more hours of life. Every creature out here has been carved by the sun across countless generations, until the animal and the desert became two halves of the same design. We like to imagine the desert as a dead place, an empty wasteland of sand where nothing survives. But it is in truth one of the most ingenious arenas of survival anywhere on Earth, a place where the line between life and death can come down to a single degree, a single drop of water, a single hour spent in the wrong place. These animals don't simply endure the harshest heat on the planet. They have mastered it, and almost no one will ever see how. If this pulled you in, there is an entire world of these stories waiting for you, and that video is on the screen right now. If you made it all the way to the end, you are exactly the kind of person this channel was built for. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.